Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Hey y'all, what's up, Zaleen? What's up, Kendra? Am I hold on, am I echoing? Ooh, thought I was echoing for a second. Hold on. Something playing in the background. What is playing in the background? Lord. Hold on. I hope I'm good. I hope I'm good. I hope I'm good. I think I'm good. My music not playing. Nope, my music not playing. All right. Okay. Look, since StreamYard lets us play our music in the background, I thought I could
get ready because you about to be an ATLien.
it's about to be an ATLien. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. We got our little background music going. Hey, Connie, welcome everybody. Welcome. Listen. It is Saturday night. I really wasn't planning on going live, but I'm just the like and share. Don't forget to like and share. Shout out to my Facebookers in the building. I see Jackie over there in Facebook. Hey, we got the full song, y'all. Hey, y'all ain't never heard that whole song. Hey. Shout out to Stacy. Hit that like button as you come in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Get ready. About to be an ATLien. So I'm not gonna loop it. I just wanted y'all to hear the whole song because I like it. I didn't even play the intro. Got my little drink in my cup. Got my red cup ready. Red cup shoddy. I ain't gonna tell y'all what's in my cup. Then again, I will tell y'all what's in my cup. I made a special beverage today, and I'm a little tipsy. Oh Lord, hold on. I have someone calling me in the middle of my live. I am on live.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know. Call me afterwards.
Are you what? Did you need me to open the gate or something?
No, I was
Okay, bye.
gonna stay over here.
Okay. Why do people do that to me? Why do people call me in the middle of the live and then see my sister staying with me and I didn't want her to be locked out? Hold on, let me put this on. Do not disturb. I mean, now that I know she not coming, do not disturb. Okay. Anywho, y'all seen the thumbnail that I made up very quickly. It has all the people on it that we are talking about today. Oh, I was just about to tell y'all about my drink. I have Jack Daniel's Fire, which is like cinnamon. Okay, and I have apple juice, and I have what else I got in here? Oh, apple Crown Royal, and I have something else. Cranberry juice all mixed up together, and it's very fruity. Okay, it's very fruity. Normally make it in the wintertime because of the cinnamon, but I was just in the right that brown. It's just a little bit though. I was in a mood, and I was like, oh, I want some cinnamony fruity. It's like a spiced tea. Okay, we're gonna say it's a spiced tea, but anyway, I'm digressing again. Okay, I'm all over the place. But anyway, y'all see the thumbnail. The thumbnail today has everybody that we are talking about. Okay, we have Nene Leaks and Wendy Williams. We've been talking about them for a couple of days. Okay. Wendy has been, throwing Nene's name around trying to get some clicks and views. And it's interesting because at first she was that girl over there. Now it seems like Wendy lost her job and she need her. But we're going to talk about it. See the thumbnail? We have Omarion because Omarion is Shade and B2K, honey. He already called them the background dancers, but he is coming out with a documentary. It ain't gonna have what I want to see in it, but we're gonna talk about that too. And we also have a Sheree Whitfield because clearly Sheree is out to earn her check. Sheree negotiated to come back this season, and she is bringing the drama with her. At least the fake drama involving Tyrone, who they don't even go together no more. Tyrone accused her of trying to get him locked back up, but we already know that because it was in TMZ. But they got him to come in the last episode. But anyway, I'm digressing. We're gonna react to the mid-season trailer, because I know y'all probably already seen it. That's all well and good, but we're gonna watch it together and we're gonna break it down. Shout out to Queen Love for the super sticker. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Zelene. I appreciate you too. I appreciate you. Shout out to my mods, Princess AG, C. Patterson, Jazzy Bell, Side Eye. Side Eye is my mod over on Discord, but I'm sure she in here too. Hey y'all. Hey Kendra, I see y'all. Am I fuzzy? No, I can't be fuzzy. If I'm fuzzy, put a one in the chat. No, I can't be fuzzy. I'm not fuzzy. See how y'all be doing me. Anywho, if I'm fuzzy, go out and come back in. I should not be fuzzy. You said RHOA is getting good in your humble opinion. Well, it needs to get good. It can't get no worse. It needs to get better, John, because it definitely can't get any worse. Anywho, you saw it and it looks okay. What y'all want to start with first? Let me see what I want to start with first. I normally let y'all decide, but since I'm gonna be here for a minute, I might. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna talk about some low key feel good news. Okay, y'all remember the man that worked for Burger King who they gave him a little bit of a prize pack for being there 27 years without ever missing a day of work. They gave him a cup, a mug, and a pen, and he took a video, and he was just so proud to get it. And people were outraged because they were like, "How is this man been there 27 years, and that's all he gets?" Well, the news came out. People created a GoFundMe for him. Everybody donated. The GoFundMe is up to well past $200,000, and the gentleman has gone on to speak on it. Not Candy speak on it, to speak about it. Okay. And people are talking about how humble he is, and it just makes you feel good to know that there are people in the world who really appreciate things. It doesn't matter what it is. It's not all about the money. And so a lot of people are like, well, why he work at Burger King for 27 years? And he said he worked there because the benefits was good. He had to put his children through school, and he put all his children on his benefits, and he worked there, and that was all that mattered to him. It did everything else. He did his job and went home. Well, now he got his $200,000 plus, and he's still working at Burger King, but they interviewing him on several news shows. And recently, I want you to see what he said about all the love that he's been receiving. Hold on a second. Thank y'all for the super chat. Hold on, we're gonna listen.
I don't know how I did.
I just started over.
You show up every day for nearly 3 decades.
I don't know how. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm a robot. I don't know how I did it. It's just something, you just work, and you got to feed these kids and put them through school. So I just never even thought of missing a day. The manager brought me some a present, and they said, this is, for your 27th year anniversary. And I loved it. I just, and then I said, let's do a little shout out video for it and stuff. And I was just grateful to have it. I'm still grateful. I've been through a lot. Everybody's been through a lot. So I look toward the smaller things in life, and, I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for every day I wake up that I could go to work, that I could be a good citizen, be a good American, and just, do my part. So I'm just grateful for everything.
That is so wonderful. He's so humble. He is so humble. Hey, listen, people say, bless you, bless you, bless you. Listen, I'm like, bless you too, because I know when I was in corporate America, I had to take my list. I'm like, how many vacation days I got left? I need to take those. Okay. How many sick days I got left this month? I need to take those. So good for him. Good for him. He deserves every penny. Now, see what it takes. See what happens when you are humble, when you are appreciative of everything that you get, when you are appreciative of your job. He didn't know he was getting $200,000. Then all y'all who taking all these days off ain't gonna get nothing. Anyway, I just appreciated singing it. You said, damn, is he single? He got kids to raise. You gonna be his children's mamas? I don't know if he's single or not. All I know is he had kids to raise, and he was working there for the benefits. Okay. Anyway, I am digressing. Okay. Listen, I'm wasting time till y'all get in here. So go ahead, like and share, and come on in. Okay. Anyway, as you come in, like this video, we're gonna react to the Real Housewives of Atlanta mid-season teaser trailer. I also have one more thing I wanted to talk to you. Listen, this is my Instagram portion of the show. I'm gonna start incorporating this because this fun to me. I was on Instagram, and shout out to my friend the connection. He always be on here talking about the housewives and stuff. But he posted this video clip of this young lady talking about how you go out to these group dinners and everybody expects for you to pay half. And people are in the comment section basically, calling people out saying, well, you look, if you ain't got the money, if you broke, just say that. And a lot of people like, look, it ain't got nothing to do with being broke. If I just order a water, I'm not paying for your lobster tails and scrimps. Okay. But I just wanted to play this and I wanted to get y'all input on this. If you went out on a group dinner with a bunch of friends, is it okay to split the check if you don't get that much? Or do you just go ahead and just evenly, put your part in? Let me know what you think. Hold on, we're gonna look and see what this young lady had to say about it. And then we're gonna get started on our Real Housewives of Atlanta recap.
Video of a woman saying that she left her birthday extravaganza early because she only drunk a water, so she only wanted to pay for that water. Some people feel like if you're sitting down and eating with a large group of people, you should split that bill between that large group of people. It doesn't matter if you had a water and she had a lobster tail. The comments was like, well, if you knew you were broke, you shouldn't have even came out. Bitch, let me explain something to you. I knew I was broke. That's why I only consumed a water. Me and my homegirl went to Manhattan to celebrate another homegirl's birthday. And we were around her friends. So we all eating. And me and my friend like, listen, we about to turn up tonight in New York. So what we're going to need to do is, save the monies. So how about we get a meal and we split it? One of her homegirls was just cracking open lobster tail. Bill come and he like, all right, everything's split. Everybody's bill individually came up to about $129. Sir, I shared a Coke. People try to make people feel bad for the stupidest shit. You want to make me feel bad because I'm unable to feed you, bitch. I'm unable to feed myself. There was a video.
Oh, child. I don't know. I'm torn. I am torn. You said, why go if you broke? It ain't even about going if you broke, honey. Listen, I split the check evenly, but it all depends on who I'm going with. See, Biggie even agree with me. Biggie, come here. If I'm going with a bunch of people I know, we go out all the time. We eat up stuff all the time. I don't mind splitting the check because we all friends and we all do it for each other. Hell, most of the time I don't even split the check. I just take the check and then next time they take the check. But if it's a group of people that's your friends, her friends, the other friends, a birthday party, I don't know all these people. Everybody, some people over there take advantage of the fact that they know somebody over there got money and they gonna get this that they normally wouldn't get. Hell no. I ain't about nothing. In fact, I just come after y'all eat. So that just struck a nerve with me because I recall, when I had did that Darius Cook's commentary and he tried to put me on blast, talk about something. He invited me to the birthday party, but then he told me that we was gonna have to split the checks, and I decided not to come. You're damn right. I decided not to come because I didn't know them peoples. And it ain't like I don't have no money. Okay. Now you said Kenya said only broke bitches split checks. Okay, that's Kenya. Kenya be splitting checks anyway. Kenya don't even go out with nobody because Kenya ain't got no friends. So she ain't gotta worry about that. But I digress. You said didn't we go through this before? We sure did, but I just thought it was interesting. I had seen it online and I wanted to talk about it. Okay. You said she should ask for a separate check in the beginning. Oh, child, I just listen. Most restaurants these days won't even split a check. That's why, if it's more than 4 people at a table, they not splitting nothing. They like, y'all just gonna have to do it on your own and give us the total at the end. You said I need that extra $100 to buy another pair of shoes. Ain't nothing wrong with $100 meal every now and then. Now, if I get a drink and others got meals, I am not splitting no check. Okay. Anywho. There is that. You said people be ordering stuff they would not normally order. See, that's the gag. See, I've had that experience before too. Somebody in there ordering we was at spun divots, honey. Somebody was in there ordering all kind of lobster and crab buckets. And then when the bill came, they thought that the person who was the celebrity in the group was gonna pay the check. And then they was looking stupid when the celebrity dipped out. I ain't gonna tell you who it is, but If they watching, they know who they are. And then they gonna ask me to borrow some money. I'm like, what? Borrow some money? Child, you shouldn't have bought all that if you weren't gonna pay for it. Anywho, I'm digressing. But it's just interesting. You said, Michelle, breaking news. Oprah Winfrey's father is deceased. That is not breaking news. Her father actually died around the 4th of July, and people already knew about it. She just issued a statement, but sending love and light to Oprah Winfrey for the loss of her father. Y'all always trying to get me to divert what we talking about. Now, moving on. Y'all know Oprah is my idol. Anyway, he said, I would be mad to pay for food. I don't know the person. If a person's homeless, I'm pay. Okay. Were they on Married to Me? No, it wasn't that person. It was it was Jackie Dunn. Y'all so wrong. Don't be trying to guess because I ain't gonna tell you. Okay. People are dropping dead every day. Oh, I need y'all to be a little bit more empathetic. Okay. Thank you very much. Oh, yes, thank you for the super chat, Cynthia Jackson. Thank you so very much. Okay. Now as y'all get in here, it's like, 800 people in here counting Facebook. Go ahead and like this video, please. And thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Y'all so wrong. No, it was actually Quad who was over there with her calculator splitting the check. I never said Quad didn't have no money. I said they was over there splitting it. They needed to. Oh, you give me 10. You give me. Yeah, it was that. Yeah, but that's besides the point. She probably don't do it now. She probably got more money now. Anywho, I'm digressing. Let's go ahead and talk to Wendy about Wendy Williams. Okay, let me get Wendy and Nene leaks out of the way. Okay, y'all know we've been talking about them for the past couple of days. Now, I even did a clip earlier about Tom Arnold spilling tea that it was Wendy who actually pulled the plug on Nene Leakes talk show back in the day, and it was supposed to be alongside Tom Arnold. Now, people are mad. They was like, why Nene bringing all this up? Nene didn't bring it up. Tom Arnold brought it up on when he was on the Red Behind the Velvet Rope podcast. But besides that, Wendy, she was on TMZ last week. Remember when she pulled her foot up and everybody was like, oh my God, is that her foot? And she was saying that, she was going to do podcasting. She's doing podcasting. And Wendy was acting like she never heard of the word podcast before because she said it several times in the interview. Well, now she has a new Instagram, okay? A new Instagram called the Wendy Experience Podcast. Okay. She said, doing a show, not a TV show. Sorry, it's a Wendy Experience. Stay tuned. And here she is in bed with her laptop. Don't look like she's doing nothing on the laptop, but not in bed. I'm sorry. She's sitting in her purple chair. She's sitting in her purple chair on her laptop. Okay. She got the purple chair from out the trash at the place at the Wendy show before they threw it out. And now she is preparing to sit there and do her podcast. Now, in addition to that, a lot of people have been lurking on the page because y'all go follow it, the Wendy Experience Podcast on Instagram. She's posting pictures. She said when one door closes, a larger one opens. Last day on set. Stay tuned. So she was on set. That's when I guess she went up there to pick up her furs and her leopard chairs and everything out of her office. I guess she got her extra week. She got all her things and everything. So people are like, we can't wait. We cannot wait to see the podcast. Now, this was an interesting pick too, because they had people look at Produce Pretty said Nene ain't coming. They had people thinking that this was a new pick, and blogs were picking it up and saying that Nene and Marlo was hanging out with Wendy Williams, and y'all don't realize that this was in the wintertime. Marlo got on a fur coat. Nene got on a jacket, and Wendy got on her little horse booty thingy jiggets, and it is not a new pic. In fact, this pic is like 2 years old. But Wendy posted it on her podcast page one day ago and said, shopping with the ladies of ATL. Which peach should I have on the Wendy Experience first? And so she didn't say shopping 2 years ago. She acted like she was shopping this week. So it looks like to me she just shopping for clicks and views by using that girl over there. using, you know, those ladies over there who she said she didn't need to be bothered with. Now she needs to be bothered with them. But you know, it's interesting. Everybody said Nene is not coming, honey. She does not run that account. Well, whoever runs it is using Nene Leaks and Marlo Hampton as clickbait. I'm sure Marlo thirsty ass to go over there, but I'm not sure about Nene. Nene is not dealing with that. Nene over there making sure her check is cut. Now, you remember that picture. Okay, somebody said they remember it too. They did not make up, child. This is an old picture 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Okay. Now, because if you remember, Wendy actually had the picture on her show. I would pull up the show, but they took them all down off of off of YouTube. But Wendy had that picture on her show during the time she was saying that she was experienced racism in Bergdorf. You remember that? She said she went shopping and Nene was spending all this money and they was followed around by a security guard and she felt like she was racially profiled because you know they had money and they was in the store. Well, that's where that picture is from. Anyway, you said Wendy's brother just said Wendy ain't in her right mind. Wendy's brother didn't have to tell us that. Marlo liked the picture. She'll be there. You already know Marlo been waiting on the day she got her peach. So Marlo is waiting on the day to go on Wendy. Mm-hmm. Nene told Wendy to go and find a water pill. Okay. She did say that, honey. Wendy was so nasty to Nene. Now look at her. Exactly. Exactly. And I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying it's karma, but all I'm saying is she called that lady that girl over there. And now it seems like you need that girl over there for your ratings on your little podcast now that you got booted off your own show with your own name. But I digress. Okay. I digress. Speaking of Nene, salute to Nene for you know, sharing her College Hill experience. She was online recently showing, you know, day one on the set of College Hill. Let me see. I think I recorded it because I knew. Let me see. She was on with Big Frida and she was showing what they was doing behind the scenes. And so here it is right here. Let me see if I can put it in here. He said, not a water pill, diuretic. You said it's her new manager, William, and keep Kevin. And Tommy said she can't remember anything, and Will is using her. I believe it, child. I believe it. Wendy didn't look like she knew anything when she was on TMZ. It's just such a sad situation. I just want her to get better. Hold on, let me put this in here. Okay. So this is Nene's wrong one. This is Nene's stories from the other day when she was sharing some of her College Hill experience. There she is with Big Frida. Okay, hold on, let's play. And she showed us day one when she was on the set. Let's hold on. College Hill now on BET Plus. Y'all better go get the BET Plus. It is good.
Okay, we've opened up a couple of these packages.
This is the third one. Two of them.
Now, how they get some defective dailies? Y'all know I keep me some dailies in my freezer. Dailies is great. Y'all need to try you some. It is the pre-mixed daiquiri mix with a little bit of alcohol in it. Probably don't have it like 5% of alcohol, but it's great. It's in the grocery store for like $2 a package and come in all the flavors. Hold on.
Or empty, no flavor, nothing but water.
So
I'm
we're
a pour
open.
in here.
That's what's in the package.
That's what's in the package. And this
No
is supposed
flavor.
to be
It's supposed to
margarita.
look like this. It's supposed to look like this.
That's
So
the third
Frida's
one.
opening up a package.
The
Open up,
fourth.
open it up.
It match your fit.
Now this one looks green.
You already had a
Okay, so that one's green. Okay. So
They finally got one right. I don't know what my dog barking at, but he'll stop in a minute. Oh, I guess that's when she was arriving to the set. We saw her Bentley pull up. Okay. Oh, that's nobody. Hold on. Oh, I got somebody else on my thing. Yes, Biggie wanted to say hello to y'all. Clearly, Biggie, hush, hush, hush. That was Nene pulling up in her Rolls Royce, I guess. I don't know who that was, but I thought that was her. But that's all we saw. You said I caught up the live. What's up, Biggie? What's up, squad? Hey, Quasia, how you doing, girl? Thank you for the super chat. DeAndre Cole said, "Are we really watching this lady story?" Yes, we was, but you don't have to watch it no more. Let's see what Dre looked like, honey. Let's see. I wish I could make that big. Biggie is going off. He is. He hear the dogs outside. My neighbor always walk her dogs around this time, and I never even think about it till I get in here. And he hear them barking. Come here. Come here. Biggie got a haircut, y'all. Here. Stay over there. Okay. Anyway, you said pick him up, please. I'm trying. He won't come over here. Come here. Biggie is agitated. You all right? You all right? Okay, I put that. Ooh, grouchy, a grouchy dog, honey. Anywho, you said Biggie is annoyed with Dre. Is that what it is? It's Dre's fault. It's all Dre's fault. Okay. Anywho, he just bit my mic and stuff. All right. We all right. Now I guess we could go ahead and start with our review video. We're going to watch the season mid-season teaser, and we're gonna see what it's given, and y'all gonna rate it and let me know if it's a 1 through 10. I know y'all probably already seen it, and that's okay. It's quite all right. You might see some things this time you didn't see the first time. Hold on, let me pull it up. Honey, let me pull it up, honey. Still to come on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's all about She by Sheree. Why is it all about She by Sheree, you ask? I don't know. I guess that's the only way they could get, guests to come by, getting a She by Sheree event going. Hold on, let's see. Let me put my disclaimer up before they get on me. Slap my said spoiler. We're about to hear how boring y'all think it is. How we know? Biggie be mean sometimes. Biggie is old and grouchy. Yes, it's 1,000 people in the chat, including Facebook. Go ahead and like this video, okay? Nene told Sheree it was a scammer. She did. Now read it along with me, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are... All right, I heard somebody say researching out there. I think I did, anywho. But anyway, look at Sheree. They pulled up the old She by Sheree. They pulled up the old She by Sheree commercial from 2008. They took us way back. That's 12 years ago. That was a long time ago. Some of y'all was still in middle school. Hold on. We gonna watch it. Sheree.
It's given a fashion show with no fashion.
So you're doing a line of She by Sheree.
Yes, a fashion show with no fashion.
When?
September, spring, summer.
She is. So does that mean September, spring, summer has finally arrived?
Time. He does not have the number of pieces that he said he was going to have it.
Are you kidding me? This cannot be another one of those times.
Now listen, She by Sheree has been in the works for 18 years. Or at least 12, 13 years now. And she still don't have no samples. She still don't, it take 18. Look, it took her 10 years to build a house. So I guess she got about a few more years to get this together. But one thing Sheree does have is fashion sense. She got on her Louis Vuitton and her Gucci. She give her money to all these white designers. Exactly how dreadful, Nate Robinson.
I hope you're ready for more of this smoke.
Shout out to T.H. Craig.
Take care of a man.
I don't take care of no man. Get a husband. And then you can tell me what to do with one.
Ooh, I like it. I like it, but Candy, you do take care of a man. Marlo been saying that forever. Marlo has been saying that forever. Now all of a sudden she mad. Sheree still had the same storyline, okay? The same storyline. But you know, Candy said, get a man, honey. Then you could tell her about one. Yes, Jamaica. Sonya had on her Gucci pants. Look, everybody be paying them white designers. Why she wasn't wearing She by Sheree joggers?
This is gorgeous. Woo!
The champion, the winning, the gold.
National.
All right. We get to see Sanya run as if we care.
Stadium where I had my very first big race.
Okay, don't we already know she can run? She is an Olympic gold medalist. Why she gotta look to show Drew falling and on her ass? Drew did drop it now. She dropped it and twisted her ankle or something.
Oh.
Yes,
We are
I'm
your
not
guests.
being rude.
I'm gonna speak and then you're gonna listen.
Don't tell me how to come at you when
I
I'm
just
upset. I
asked
don't
you
care
to be
how
quiet.
I'm upset. I'm not.
Don't with my wife.
Ooh. Was he talking to Kenya when he said don't fuck with my wife? You know, Kenya always telling somebody to shut up. I don't understand that. Kenya want to talk, and don't nobody else talk. Then look at Drew's face.
No one in this group would take me away from Michael and William.
Yeah, because you gave them away.
Kenya.
Ooh, I thought you listen. Y'all was telling me the other day when we was talking about baby Brooklyn and Kenya photoshopping that picture that it wasn't right for me to be talking about children. Didn't Kenya just talk about children? Wasn't Kenya talking about children when she was talking about Kim's daughter? Now she talking about Marlo's nephews. Oh, Kenya is a nasty little something. The rebranding is not working.
It's your trash.
So can't nobody say nothing to you then?
Oh, you can say something.
I
but
am
I'm just
not
saying-
Michelle Obama. You go low, I'm going low with you.
I haven't told her.
Candy, we already know how low you can go, Candy. We already know. Did she make them wear vibrating drawers during the damn Jamaican trip? I don't know. Anyway, I'm digressing.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna get the IUD taken off. So I ordered a birth simulator. All right. This is a little much for me.
I don't really care about Ross simulating birth. I don't know.
Since I didn't have any input, maybe I'll just give you a fourth of the invoice.
I know you think everything is free, but not everything is free.
Guess who's
Ooh, yes, call out Sheree for not paying the invoices. Okay. I'm living for that.
coming in town tomorrow? Mom. No matter where you were, I came to you. You know I did. I love you.
So they're gonna wait to the second half of the season to show us that Marlo actually has a family. We done went a whole 6 months, or however long it's been, and we don't know what the hell going on in Marlo family. Marlo just been a part of a group. I'm interested. Okay. Tyrone came in with the pimp walk. Let me rewind a little bit. Tyrone came in with the pimp walk because you know him and Sheree weren't talking because he had already sent a cease and desist, and he had told Sheree that he had told Bravo that he might get locked up for all the stuff that they was using his name for. So he had to get him a check before he showed up, honey. He had to get him a check.
I did. I love you. Tyrone.
So, look, he got him a check, bought him a little Balenciaga shirt.
Oh, damn. No apology, no nothing.
Why would I apologize for something that you helped me go back to prison? That's not going to happen.
You see Apollo face. Apollo didn't know what to say. Apollo like, damn, I ain't get no check.
I was humiliated. I got so much writing on this.
It's gonna be epic. All of Atlanta is waiting for this show.
I don't know about all of Atlanta, but Bob Whitfield was there with Tammy. Y'all remember Tammy who was there with her nephew, and Kenya was trying to hump on the nephew, and then the nephew and somebody got to fighting and all that stuff was happening when they went to Florida or wherever they was. Yep, Bob was there.
She
There
better
go Dwight.
not disappoint.
She better have something to show for it.
She better really do it this time.
I think you really just want to have a party. You ain't thinking about
Marlo was right. She just want to have a party. She ain't thinking about no fashions, child.
damn fashion show.
So the whole second season is about Sheree's fashion show. I don't know what to say. Is this the charade show? Is this the Real Housewives of Atlanta? You said it looked good. It looked good just because it's a fashion show with no fashions. We doing the same thing all over again. Dwight, Deshaun, Peter, Apollo, Lisa Wu, who else? Bob Whitfield. We bringing back everybody. Nene might as well have been there, honey. I don't know who else is there. Yes, Tammy McCall Brown and honey, y'all saw her. You said the trailer is always on fire. The trailer is always on fire. Okay. Anywho, let me know what y'all thought of the trailer from a 1 to 10. What y'all thought? Did y'all go give it a 10? Y'all think it's great? You know, this little 2-minute trailer is the epitome of everything that's gonna happen for the rest of the season. I don't know how many episodes they got, but they crammed it into 2 minutes as if it's gonna be the greatest thing ever. Now, are the ratings gonna show? You said a 7, a 6, a 3, okay, a 1. You said Nene in court. Okay, you said a 8, a 8.5, a 9. You said it's a 10. Okay, come through 10. A 5. Boo. Okay, I see y'all. Okay, it's still mid level. It's still giving mid level. I don't see a whole bunch of high numbers, but you know, it's looking interesting. I guess we can catch it on Mr. World Premieres. We might give a little tiptoe over into, into the dark web to watch it. Just to see what had happened. We might do that. Okay. Sheree Bad and Lyron Drama. Child, I'm so tired of Sheree crying over that criminal. I don't know what to do. Sheree is 50-some years old crying over a criminal. Girl, get over it. And then it was like all these fake tears. Hold on. Let's look at this clip, this preview teaser that they put for next week too. Hold on, I know Bravo probably gonna claim all this, but that's okay. I'm gonna stop it and watch it anyway. So it says Sheree how Sheree really feels about her boyfriend. They posted this earlier today too. Let's watch this. Whew. Hold on, y'all know I'm researching, honey. I am researching. Bravo, please don't pull my string. Y'all know I'm watching it, honey. This is free promo. It says Sheree opens up about her boyfriend Tyrone with what did it say? I was looking at the chapter, but it don't say. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, she at the chateau, honey. The chateau is looking good. It is very accessorized.
I'm looking at that.
But for it to be as accessorized as it is, why she buying these prepackaged meals? I'm confused. She got a big ass kitchen. Why she ain't cooking?
Open up, lady.
Oh, what the hell? Who is this superstar?
What the hell? So there's Sheree and her friend. What's her name?
Open up.
Akon take wife.
I got booze.
Batum. Batum. Okay.
Batum is from Djibouti. It's in Africa. We've known each other for a few years, hang out. She brings her kids to my house. We have an amazing time.
Somebody in the comments said is bringing the kids to the house of flex. Like she brings her kids to my house. That means we are good friends, and she bring her kids over here.
Coffee, or you want
Coffee, please. I got 2 of them. Because I know you
one for you, one for me.
That's right.
Sheree house, Sheree kitchen is banging now.
Come on, Patrón. We got so much to talk about.
Daddy, you coming with us?
Sheree got that big old house for her and her dog. Then Iyanla said that, why are you building this house? Your kids are leaving. What is going on?
I got us some pastries. I ordered the omelet. They only put 1 in the bag.
You can have it.
So talk to me. I have not seen you since what? The podcast? We haven't had a chance to discuss.
Yeah, because there's too many people around.
Yeah, I know there was this story. How do you feel?
Wait, let's look at the look. You know, I love looking at the blogs. All About the Tea says Sheree Whitfield and boyfriend Tyrone not speaking after RHOA filming incident almost landed him back in jail. Baller Alert says Sheree and Tyrone Gilliams not speaking terms following RHOA scene that almost landed him back in prison. Daily Mail said Real Housewives of Atlanta star Sheree Whitfield not on speaking terms with boyfriend Tyrone Gilliams after alleged tiff over film crew. Okay, listen, his probation officer said no. He cannot film.
Feel about that. Have you talked to him since the
I
last
have
time?
not talked to him. I have him blocked. It has me questioning, like, did you ever really love me? Because how can you love me and do the things that you're doing?
You were like a ride or die, and then seeing the article. How'd you feel?
I feel stupid.
She felt stupid seeing the article. She didn't feel stupid when he stood her up. Okay, girl. All right. I'm just confused.
I feel crazy. I feel duped. I feel like, I feel like the damn people he stole the money from.
The man been in jail. We knew what he was in jail for. Now all of a sudden she trying to drag him for stealing money. Now you knew he stole the money when you was dating him. I'm confused. But she wasn't mad when he helped her build his house.
Robbed me emotionally. Like, I put in so much.
I'm sorry.
Wait, I gotta zoom this in. Look, Sheree got one eye. She got one eye peeking over at the camera. Sheree, the Oscar goes to Sheree Whitfield. Sheree deserves an Emmy. Sheree deserves an Emmy. She is crying on camera. You said, I feel sorry for bag lady Sheree Badu because she really tried to call on Lyron and he ain't answered the phone. How dreadful. Lyron helped her get that damn house finished. Well, Steve Harvey and Lyron, but I'm digressing. Let me turn it back on.
I know. I feel so stupid.
You see how she held? Look, she held it. She held the napkin over her face, so y'all can't see nothing. She got one eye peeking through the hair. Child, what do y'all believe that Sheree was really crying over Tyrone? Do y'all think that was a real scene? Come on now. I'm just confused. I bet she was grinning. Okay, her friend was too. Her friend could hardly contain it. Yeah, Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey helped her pay for it because he's a fan of the Housewives. He sent his interior decorator over there and helped allegedly. That's what they say. Google it, honey. What's in it for Steve Harvey? I don't know. They say he's just a fan, honey. They say he just a fan. How y'all didn't know that? Am I the only person that know that? Is that some Atlanta tea that I'm spilling? Because everybody in Atlanta knew that. Okay, it was between Steve Harvey and the money that she kept in the basement for Tyrone. She helped him allegedly. She helped him clean up some of that cash, but allegedly. I don't know. I'm just talking. That's that Atlanta tea, honey. Anyway, let's see. It said the Real Housewives of Atlanta ladies play Yes Queen at Sheree's slumber party. So Sheree had a slumber party. Let's see what happened. They telling us everything before the damn mid-season even starts.
Oh, yes.
Fried whole snapper.
Yes.
Okay, so they got a chef there with boiled lobster tails. Okay.
Yes.
Everybody came. Manetta is there. Fatum is there.
Thank you for inviting us.
Oh, I needed this. I was in a horrible situation for a few years.
Who is that over there? I didn't know who that other girl was.
Now I'm ready to shed all of that negativity and get me out of my little funk. And the naked thing, for me, is being vulnerable and, kind of bearing.
Sheree is admitting that she is being vulnerable on camera. Lisa Wu, well, yeah, I saw Lisa Wu too. Everybody talk about Lisa Wu and them fillers in her face. Oh my God. Okay, let me finish.
You too fine to be in a funk, Sheree.
I know.
We have to play this game. Whenever anyone says something,
No, that ain't Lisa Wu right there. I was trying to figure out who that was sitting next to Kenya. Is that her cousin? That must be her cousin Shay.
as if you have to go, yes, queen.
Okay, so do we want to go around the table and everybody say something?
Well, I was going to point out the obvious because Marlo and Candy disappeared for
Okay.
Ooh, Marlo and Kenya Candy had a conversation that we'll see later. Okay.
We had a good conversation. She shared some things with me that, put some light on, why some of the things that she was saying about me was coming off the way it was. We're in a better place.
So listen, y'all understand that they be showing us all this stuff months ahead of time or after, and they film it months ahead of time. So remember when Candy and Marlo was allegedly going back and forth on social media, they had already made up. They had already made up. It was already over and done with. So I'm like, why are Candy upset about Marlo calling her a hoe, and she already knew she had called her one. Anyway, DT, thank you so much for the super chat. Said no, she broke and overdue by 3 years. Boomerang Whitfield cried over Lyron. Maybe the amount of money she spent on him, but not him. You don't think she cried for real? Okay, I don't think she cried for real either. Hey, more money. It was a fake beef, yes, for ratings, but there's that. Just keep your eyes open. Yes, Queen.
I love it.
Ladies, all the ladies here at the table, I love each and every one of you.
Yes, queen. So it's your turn, Drew. Say something nice.
Where is Lisa Wu? I didn't see her on here.
I am happy that, I'm getting along with mostly everyone here. So that's a beautiful thing. Can we say yes, please?
No.
Oh,
No, queen.
that don't look like Shay. That look like Shay to y'all. That don't look like Shay to me. Hold on, let me make it big. I don't think that's Shay. I don't know who that is. That's somebody else. Anyway.
All right, so
Think about it. We'll go back around that way.
This Drew and Sonya beef is getting on my nerves. I don't understand I just don't understand. Like, they were supposed to be friends. Drew brought her on here, and like, why don't they care about each other? I'm just confused.
You beautiful ladies here.
You're powerful. And we go through a lot of
Oh,
stuff,
there she go right there. There go Lisa Wu y'all was talking about.
and we still strive and we come through and we still look out for each other. And so that's what it's all about.
Lisa Wu looks a bit bloated, but she's still beautiful nonetheless. Okay, y'all said she was drunk on Carlos King's show, so maybe it's the alcohol. Alcohol make your face fat because my face fat right now. But I'm digressing. And the fact that they got Lisa Wu on here as Sheree's friend. When that happened, Lisa Wu is an OG, ain't she? Remember, Lisa Wu was mad because she said that Nene didn't say that she was a OG that needed to come back. Remember? But now she's Sheree fan and she's okay with that. Interesting. Okay. Right. They want a storyline because Sonya is boring. Deshaun Snow was at the fashion show. Okay. I like Deshaun. Not Lil Kim. Y'all so wrong. Let's finish.
Still strive and we come through and we still look out for each other. And so that's what it's all about.
Yes, queen.
Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Okay, we all look out for one another. Okay, you said you think it's the face fillers. I guess. Lisa Wu went to Lil Kim's doctor. Y'all are so wrong. Y'all are so wrong. What do y'all think about this season? When y'all be tuning in, does it look good to y'all? I don't know. I'm just kind of torn. Okay, you said how is Kenya natural wearing makeup? I don't know. Everybody is wearing makeup. You said you see Funky Diva forehead. I don't know nothing about that man forehead. Santa doesn't like her energy. She can forgive and move on. Mm, 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 mm. Lisa Wu looks different. I'll say that. Sharon Millette does look different. That's her real name. Lisa Wu. Hold on. I'm about to pull up a picture from way back in the day. Let me see. Because this when we first realized that Lisa Wu was doing something to her face. Hold on, let me find it. If I can find it. It was a while ago. And we was like, what's going on with Lisa Wu's face? Hold on. It's the number 2. Lisa Wu, that's Ed Hart, child. That Ed Hartwell and that damn Keisha Knight Pulliam. That was messy. Hold on. There it is. That is, I can't find it. Oh well, I was gonna show you some pictures of Lisa Wu when she first started getting fillers, and she was on Hollywood Divas, and everybody was like, "Is that Lisa Wu? What is she doing to her face?" But apparently, thunder! Apparently, all the Hollywood girls do that, and it takes some time for it to settle. Okay, it takes some time. Botox, Rejuvenderm, all of that. It just takes some time. But there's that. Yes, the legendary Sheree Whitfield, honey. It is all about Sheree. Clearly, it is all about Sheree Whitfield. The next half of the show, I don't know. I ain't. I'll probably just watch it and kiki because I got a whole bunch of Sheree tea. But there's that. What was my last topic? And I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all talk. My last topic was Omarion. Why is Omarion? What happened to Omarion being all peaceful and zen and all of that? What happened? Why is Omarion all of a sudden going back and forth with all of his B2K brethren? I don't understand either. Hold on, let me pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up. Omarion. Omarion said he is coming out with a with a B2K documentary that's gonna shed light on everything that they've been doing to him all this time, the lies, everything, the truth. He said, for too long, I felt misunderstood and manipulated by games people play, especially when accountability from others has been obsolete. Oh Lord, this is a long one. I'm gonna put it up here so y'all can read along with me. Oh Lord, Omarion. Omarion said, I own my parts in the story, but do you? Respect is what I give to everyone, and it's what I deserve in return. Being unbothered doesn't mean that you ignore your emotions or how you feel. Being unbothered means that you don't give someone else your power, and you decide how to respond instead of reacting. Reacting to everything is a disadvantage because it's thoughtless and doesn't serve you. Standing up for yourself during challenging times is essential to staying centered and maintaining your peace. Omega, which stands for the last, adding the gift and the curse, serves as insight into this incredible journey of ups and downs. Stay tapped in and witness how deep it goes. Ooh, it's lightning, it's thundering. I hope my y'all heard that thunder? Biggie said, no, sir. Biggie is up under my feet right now. Ooh, I don't know. We might not want to listen to this, honey, if it's gonna cause this kind of reaction from the skies. But I'm digressing. Let's listen to what Omarion got thunderstorms on too.
A lie spreads faster than the truth. Everybody got something to say, but now it's my turn. Let me take you back to 2019, Millennium Tour. You think you know, but you have no idea.
Oh God. We don't have no idea, Omarion, because unless you got Chris Stokes on there. Y'all hear that? They always say be quiet and let the Lord do his work when it's thundering and lightning. I might have to go, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna let y'all hear. Hold on. So I guess it's all about Omarion and what had happened. Am I scared? No, I'm good.
The pursuit of B2K. 4 guys who had no intention of touring together.
I literally feel like my body is like literally about to like shift and teleport to like
what we gonna do? We getting this from just Omarion's side. I need everybody's side. You remember when Rise B did one a couple of years ago, and he was gonna spill the real tea on all the stuff that was going on with them and Chris Stokes and those alleged rumors about what Chris Stokes did to them. That's the one I want to see. This little thing Omarion got this beef between them individually. I don't know if I want to see this. I want to see all the other stuff.
other planet right now.
We ask that you forgive us for those things that cause us to go against each other and bring us all back into love and into unity. Let's have one great show. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Look, don't he need all of they don't they have to sign off? Don't he need that permission to use their images? Like, how he get to use their images in his documentary?
Oh shit! Okay. 1, 2, 3. B2K.
Here they go with some ghetto superstars.
Lord, I don't know if I can play the music, but we're gonna try. Where the meat and the potatoes at? Where is the meat and potatoes?
To embark on
Omarion
that journey,
Worldwide.
it took a long time. This wasn't just somebody threw money at it.
He said it's gonna be 5 parts, Lord.
As being officially off the tour, I don't feel safe.
He almost hit the promoter with the mic.
I wasn't really picking up that Doug was fucking with his head like that.
You're never fucking wrong.
And you have someone else that is consistently antagonizing him. For what?
Do you and your girlfriend got 2 kids or 3 kids? Me and the mother of my children, we have 2 kids. Oh. Yeah.
But I never thought.
Stop wasting everybody's fucking time.
Ooh.
You feel me, nigga?
You tried me last night, nigga. Try me again, bro. I swear to God, bro.
The moment that it stops being fun, I'm out.
Yo, you don't want to fall down right there, fam.
We're away from England just to see B2K.
Like, nigga, don't shun me away from my brother, nigga. I ain't seen him in 7 years.
This too much.
Everybody's phones start going off. Nipsey got shot. He didn't make it.
Have some respect on B2K. They changed my life.
This is what happens. Y'all wanted the tour. Here you go.
Who asked for this? Who asked for this? We didn't ask for this. We like the Millennium Tour creative versus. Oh, child. What happened to them as kids? How involved were their parents? That's what I want to know. Look, Jazzy, exactly. Chris Stokes was the alpha and the omega. Chris Stokes was the person who ruined those little boys and like tarnished them and had them going at each other head to head. He had J Boog over here. He had Risby over here. He had Omarion over here. Child, it's a mess. And y'all know that's what I want to see. But meanwhile, Piers upset. You know, Piers, he got Piers in there, you know, showing Piers dating his baby mama, April or whatever. And April ain't with neither one of them no more because now she with Tay Diggs, but that's a whole nother story. But Piers got a little song out talking about keep my name out your mouth. You lame, keep my name out your mouth and all this stuff. And it's like, child, they just going back and forth. What we gonna do? We're gonna sit here and watch, you know, the childhood superstars go back and forth on Instagram. It is tired. It is so tired. But exactly, Chris Stokes is the story. I feel like they deflected. They keeping us off the real story. We want to know what Chris Stokes did and why he did it and how he got off. That's what we want to know. Okay. Anywho, you said let him tell the story. We will. You said Chris Stokes already apologized. Oh, so now we just accept people's apologies for the M word. Is that what we do? Well, if that's the case, why y'all didn't accept R. Kelly's apology and get him out of jail? Is that what happens? I'm confused because it's little boys. Y'all let the men go. Chris Stokes need to be locked up just like anybody else. Oh, now he apologizing. He a Jehovah's Witness and he did child. Marcus Houston apologized too and he did turn his life around. I give up. 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 Look, and this is the last story, and I'm about to go. Speaking of apologies, one more person apologized. Macy Gray. We talked about this at length. I'm just gonna play it. Macy Gray apologized to the LGBTQ community. And I don't know if she I don't know. It kind of felt like she had to apologize because her album was being put back. I don't know if she was forced to apologize or what, but I don't know if it was genuine or not. But her and Hoda Cobb were on the Today Show. and they discussed it. They discussed what happened. They discussed what she said. And if you recall, Macy Gray went on Piers Morgan and said surgery does not make you a woman. And although many people agree with her, apparently the LGBTQ community, she faced a ton of backlash. Her album was pushed back. She felt like people were threatening her. People were in her DMs. All kind of things were happening. And I guess listen, the LGBTQ community is strong. They say. But she took it back, child. I'm gonna let y'all hear it for yourself. Hold on. I'm gonna let you hear the apology. I don't think she should apologize, but that's
Winning singer Macy Gray. She came onto the music scene more than 2 decades ago, and now Macy's getting ready to drop her latest album. It is called The Reset. She is going to be performing one of the songs off that album in just a few minutes. Macy, it's good to see you. I've actually...
we don't want to see her perform. But we just want to hear the apology. Hold on. I don't know what.
Look, I've seen a lot of you in the past few days recently.
Yeah.
You were on the Piers Morgan show, and there was a question
they just
about
jumped right
trans
into it.
women. And this was what you said in part. As a woman, just because you go change your parts doesn't make you a woman. If you want me to call you a her, I will, because that's what you want, but that doesn't make you a woman. Just because I call you a her, just because you've got a surgery, you can call yourself whatever you want.
I don't think she said anything bad. I honestly don't. She said that she would respect your pronouns. She would call you whatever you want. She said it. But okay.
There's a wave of backlash that came as a result. Just tell me where you are right now on that statement.
Look at her face. She don't want to be there.
I never, of course, meant to hurt anybody with what I said. I'm actually a huge. I think it takes a lot of courage to be yourself, to go out in the world and be honest about who you are. And so I think anyone who is in the LGBT community is a hero and sets an example for all of us with that, So I said some things that didn't go over well, but my intention was never to hurt anybody. I feel bad that I did hurt some people, and I think it's just about education. It's about conversation and us getting to a point where we understand each other and
the body language. She will not look up. She won't look at the camera. She looking down. She rubbing her ear. The body language is telling me that she was forced to do this. I'm not a body language expert, but I know a little bit about body language. But she did not want to do this.
And that only happens with I've learned a lot through this.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that was one of the reasons it might have happened. Just it was a huge learning experience for me, and I just have a compassion for what I think you can, like I said in there, you can call yourself you whoever you believe you are, and no one can dictate that for you or take that away from you. You know.
I think life is an education process. The more you sit with people, the more you talk to people, it changes your perspective. So has your perspective changed, do you feel?
I've learned so much, and I think being a woman is a vibe, and it's something I'm very proud of, and it's very precious to me. And
so why is it that these men can come on here and talk about Macy Gray look like a man? Isn't that transphobic, Anthony Sherman? Isn't that transphobic for you to say that this strong Black woman looks like a man? I'm confused. Like, it is such a double standard when it comes to us speaking our minds versus you guys speaking your minds. And I'm offended because I've never heard anybody say Macy Gray looks like a man, but I'm digressing.
I think that if you, in your heart, feel that that's what you are, then that's what you are, regardless of what anybody says or thinks. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, but yeah, I've learned a lot, absolutely, and I'm glad I did. Because now I know.
Well, thank you for clearing that up, because I think people got confused, and people sometimes you realize that through education you feel differently about things. This is all coming as you have new music out. It's called Reset. It's all about a reset in life.
Yes.
Tell me about this new.
Okay, we don't want to hear about the record. She got a new album coming out. Y'all can go to her Instagram and go online and look for the album. And actually, y'all can go watch the interview. It's on YouTube. It says Macy Gray, I've learned a lot after controversial LGBTQ comments. I don't think she should have apologized, but I understand that she did. Like you're in the entertainment industry. The entertainment industry is run by a lot of LGBTQ people, and who's to say that group is powerful. So listen, my thing is when I discuss this, I'm not gonna discuss it with no man unless you are a transgender person or a woman. You don't have nothing to say to me about this situation. It's too many men coming through here, too many gay men or whatever the case may be coming through here wanting to bully us women into whatever we want to know. Now, unless you are a trans woman and you have something to say, go ahead and say it. But I don't want to hear from no men who want to change my mind on the subject. Okay. I don't want to hear from no man. If you consider yourself a man, I don't want to hear from you on this subject, period. Now, anywho, I would love to hear from you guys on these topics. And we talked about the Macy Gray situation, the LGBTQ situation. We talked about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We talked about the mid-season trailer and the screener about Sheree and how she really feels about Tamar. We talked about Wendy Williams and her podcast and how she's trolling Nene leaks for clicks. And we talked about B2K. I would love to hear from any of you about this situation. You said we need a group that stands up to the LGBTQ bullies. Okay. I don't believe she said anything wrong. I don't either, child. She didn't say anything wrong, but the lady need to keep her job. It's a man's world, even if they wear wigs. Oh Lord, I'm gonna get in trouble. But it's a man's world. It's a man's world. All of these men are in positions of power. Gay men, straight men, white men. It's a man's world. And they want to tell women what to say, what to think, how to feel, who to accept. And there's that. And if you are under the control of men and you depend on them for your income, what is it that you can do about it? What is it? What is it? We need help. Help us, Lord. We need to stick together. Why we can't stick together like the LGBTQIAX community? Let me know. You said it's Satan's and demons. I can't. Even if they wear lashes, okay? Even if they have breasts, even if, okay? I put the link in the chat. I would love to hear from you guys. Please be respectful in the chat, okay? Please don't curse me out. Okay. Hello. Why you got my baby picture?
This is my daughter, Michelle. What are you talking about?
Why do you have my baby picture?
This is my daughter.
Why do you have my baby picture as your
This
avatar?
is my daughter, DeAndrea.
That is my baby picture.
No, it's not.
It is. That's me.
So are you trying to say you're the mom?
How am I the mom? That's me.
No, it's not. How are you gonna tell me who my daughter is?
I took the picture. I should know.
No, you did
that
not.
Was me in kindergarten.
Something is wrong with you then, because
something
this is
wrong
not your
with
baby
you.
picture. No, something is wrong with you.
My Facebook. Why you steal that picture on my Facebook?
I'm not even on your Facebook.
Where you get it from, Dre?
This is my child, my daughter.
Dre, where you get my picture from?
Me and her look just like we got the same nose.
Dre, where you get my picture?
I promise you, this is not you. I promise you, something is really
Dre,
wrong with you.
Where did you get my picture from?
This is my daughter, DeAndrea, Nikki.
What do you want?
I called in to talk about the topics.
Okay, what would you like?
Okay, you were so funny because I was thinking the same thing you said about the Omarion thing. I was thinking like, what do Nipsey got to do with this?
What did Nipsey have to do with it?
Yes, so I went to go see. Do Nipsey know them or something? So I went to Nipsey page. He not following none of them. So I'm like,
Nipsey did. Who you gonna follow?
Yeah, I'm talking about when he was alive. His Instagram page is still the same.
Oh, okay.
And I went to go see was he following Omarion, and he not following none of them. Omarion, none of the B2K members. So I'm like, what do Nipsey got to do with the group breakup? So that's what I think about that. But I just want to hear about it, like see what he got to say. But yeah, I want to hear about Chris Stroke. What's his name? Stroke? What's his name?
That's his
What's his
name.
name? Yeah. You do not like Chris Stokes.
Thank you, Conchita. No, I sure don't, because Chris Stokes had me in court for 2 years. I did not like him at all.
And he won the first time too.
He did not win at all. What are you
He
talking
won
about?
the first time, and you did it again. I read
No,
that.
I
Yes.
didn't. No, I
Yes,
didn't.
he
He lied. He lied in California, so he did
right.
not win because I don't live in California. How can you win a lawsuit in a state that I don't even reside?
Okay, I don't know Chris, so you don't have to yell
No,
at me, okay?
well, I know the law. He didn't
I
win
know,
nothing.
but didn't the judge agree with him
That's
at
just like
first?
if
but
I
you didn't
sue
show him?
you in Baltimore and you don't live there. How can you? Boy, bye. Anyway,
Nobody lives in Baltimore for number one. Okay, but look, but at first he won. Didn't the judge
Okay.
agree? I'm asking you. Didn't he, when he sued you, he
technically,
won?
yes. Okay, technically.
Right. So I was right. Are you trying to tell me
You
like I'm a
weren't right.
liar?
What do you want, Drake?
I'm
We got other
talking
people
about
in
the
the back.
topics. I'm talking about the topics, and so that's what I want to. I agree. I mean, what was he talking about, Chris? Omarion. That's what I really want to
We
see.
talked about Wendy Williams.
Okay, yeah. So I seen that picture. You said the blogs. I bet you cannot name one blogs. I just seen it on Wendy on her.
Well, they
It came
posted
up.
it like on, I think, like on Hollywood
No,
Unlocked Shade.
yeah,
They
that's
would
her.
know.
That's her friend. So he would post it. So oh yeah, I seen the picture and I was like, oh okay. I actually thought it was recent too because Nene is kind of delusional to wear a mink coat in 90-degree weather. So I actually thought it was, but I don't. Marlo probably will go on there. I'm not at all looking for
You
Nene.
already know.
Yeah. Well, Nene though either, but I don't think she would go on there though. And you also talk about what else did you talk about? It was something else. You had so many interesting stories today.
I talked about the lady who refused to pay for everybody. If you go out in a group, if you go out in a group, would you split the check?
Kenya was right. Broke bitches don't, whatever Kenya said.
Broke bitches split checks. That's what she said.
Broke bitches split checks. And you also said that you split it a check with Darius, or you didn't show up or something like that.
I didn't go.
Okay, yeah. Did you need to borrow some money or something? You didn't have the funds to split?
No, I didn't know them people. Why was I gonna split check with a group
You gotta stop being
people I don't know?
You gotta stop being so stingy with your money. You stingy with your money. You gotta learn how to
just give it away. I should just give it away.
Yes. What is money? If you have it to give, you should give it away. Like today, I gave somebody
my money. You give away your money. Give me some money right now, Dre.
I bust your cash up the other day.
I didn't see no cash out from you.
You want me to bless it again?
Yes, go ahead, bless it again. There you go.
What
right
is
now.
it?
iamATLien.
Father God, I come to you right now to say, bless iamATLien Cash App with the blood of Jesus. Touch her Cash App because apparently she have no currency in that Cash App to buy anything that she wants. Bless that Cash App, Father God. If she stopped spending all her money on that house, maybe she would have some money to spend on something else in that Cash App. Touch that Cash App right now. Thank you, Father God. I come to you in Jesus' name. We pray over her Cash App right now. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. You actually talk about something else. The trailer. I was with you on that too. Like, is this the charade show? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed like every time you talk about Housewives, I was like, why would she? You love to bring Bob in. And would you have went if he asked you to go?
All right, Jerry. Thank you so much for
I'm not
coming.
done. I am not done. I have another topic to talk about. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not done. There go the Dr. Obi.
Thank you, Obi.
He just blessed your Cash App with the blood of Jesus. Okay, so about the charade,
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that, like, but do you think Marlo is doing too much?
Who?
Marlo.
She doing what she gotta do.
Michelle, that's not real though. You know what I'm saying? That's not real. That's not real. And I want to show you an example. Okay, can you get Biggie? Can you just hold Biggie? I want to show you an example, right? Just can you pick up Biggie? Can you just do this for me? I'm about to show you something.
I don't
Can
know.
you get Biggie? It's nothing bad. I want you to be that lady. I'm Sheree, and I want you to be that lady, her friend. Can you just get Biggie and hold Biggie? Okay. Just hold. You have to hold. You have to hold me. Cut. Okay. Cut. You gotta put Biggie down. You know what I'm saying? That was like an acting scene. Sheree, I'm sure your dog is dirty.
He's not. He just got a haircut.
Every time we see him, why he looking so like?
He's scared.
Anyway.
It's thundering outside. He up under my desk.
Oh, okay. And the last topic I want to talk about the what you said about the apology. She should have not apologized, and I agree with you 100%. And whoever got beef with you, we got beef with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? We will, you know what I'm saying? Don't change what you believe and let people talk about you. I've seen people talking about, oh, she Macy great, ugly, that B can't sing and all this. But because she gave her opinion. So people want us to have the same opinion that they got, and it don't work like that. So that's all I'm saying. Don't change your opinion. She should never change her opinion. She should have just been her, and she didn't even say nothing bad. But what she, it was like what DMV said yesterday in Discord. People were so, I don't know. She said something, I forgot. But yeah, just don't change your opinion, Michelle. You don't. What you looking like that for?
I'm not gonna change my opinion. I was just listening.
I'm just saying. Why would you put grandma name on there? I'm gonna go ahead and get off before you put me in the back. That Atlanta peach is something else. I'm telling you. Your days is numbered, old lady. I'm not about to argue with nobody grandmother today.
Goodbye, Dre. Thank you,
Old
Paula.
lady.
Take my baby picture off.
You old
Put my Argyle shirt on.
That's exactly what she is. I'm not about to argue with her. Somebody's grandmother. I will beat your grandkids.
I got the face now. Look at it.
I will beat your grandkids.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Hold on, y'all. We got some more people back here. Hey, Mr. Motivation.
Listen, I got something to say about the topic. So, number one, I'm gonna be careful what I say. I don't know what Macy Gray said. Why she even apologized? You know what I'm saying? We don't all have to think alike. You get what I'm saying? But you have to realize, I feel that in the industry, Hollywood, they all got this kind of like a persona. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like she have a platform. And so, with everything being so sensitive, I just feel like I'm a firm believer, even though I struggle, do what I do, God word is true. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna say that I'm done with that.
Okay.
And so the second topic, Nene leaks and that Wendy, what goes up must come down. You know what I'm saying? You reap what you sow. And so I feel like Wendy, I love Wendy a lot. But I feel like you never know when it's just like you got to be careful what you say about people, because now Nene is in a position, just a minute. And so, it's just like, you got to be careful what you say. And so, so Nene, she kind of up there, Wendy got everything basically snatched from her. I hate it, but Wendy going to be back, you know what I'm saying? And so, that's all I want to say. It's good to see you look good.
Good to see you, Mr. You better be careful with them Red Bulls now.
No, I know. I just drink them when I'm at work. We got a show tonight. But I know I'll see you later on if you do go on there. I should be off. But I know you got people in the back, don't you?
Huh?
You got a lot of people in the back?
It's a few.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. I'll talk to you later.
I appreciate you, Mr. Motivation.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Shout out to Mr. Motivation calling from work, honey. He said, wait a minute. He said, hold on a minute. He was talking. Alex de la Coca. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hold on, let me turn my sound up.
Why you ain't on camera, girl?
Oh, because I don't have good lighting where I'm at.
Oh, you cute anyway. Why you don't need no light?
Oh, you are so sweet. Thank you.
Oh, you know.
Okay. You said turn my camera on.
Yes, turn your camera. We want to see people. We don't want to be talking.
Okay, well, y'all gonna give
I
me.
ain't gonna force you if you don't want to, but go ahead, talk. Hey, girl.
Hey, boo. Hey, y'all in the comments.
Brown
Okay.
skin. Hey, okay.
Hey. Okay, so I got a couple of things to say. And some people ain't gonna like what I gotta say, but it's whatever. Like, let's have a black conversation. Let's have a black conversation real quick. First of all, when it comes to splitting the meals, I'm sorry, I'm not splitting it equally. Okay, if I ate XYZ, I'm paying for XYZ and maybe my partner or something, or my friend if she ain't got no money. I'm not splitting it equally. Okay, I'm sorry. Nah, because then people get to doing too much.
I think there are caveats to that though. Like I will split it. I won't even split it equally. I either take the whole table or somebody else take the whole table. But split
See?
bills to me is like a little hoodish, especially if
Oh
you in a
yeah.
fine dining establishment. You're not gonna sit there and be going, "Oh, you give me 50, you give me 20." You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna be like, throw your card down. This is like
Well, go ahead with your bougie self. Okay,
or
go ahead.
you know what I'm saying? Like it's just, but I'm not gonna go with nobody who I'm not comfortable doing that with. You see what I'm saying? It's like I'll pay for my friends, or my friends will pay for me, but I'm not going out with a group of people who I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? Comfortable.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes complete sense. But yeah, I'm definitely bringing the hoods. Okay, we definitely about to have our quarters. Okay, like look, I'm make sure everybody tip. But that's on that. I also wanted to speak on the Macy Gray situation. Okay.
Okay.
Because this is the problem is one, we're not talking about the way that race is playing a part in this. Okay. And it's being used to divide and conquer black people, to be honest with you. Okay, because these white execs, okay, who control most of the black entertainers, right? A lot of them are queer or LGBTQ, right? Or are accountable to white LGBTQ people. Okay. And so the white people, and we're forgetting that they are white, right? And so they use their power to keep straight black people separated from LGBTQ black people. Now, I'm not saying that it's not more complicated than that. Within a black conversation, within just black people, I don't want no non-black people to comment. I feel like there's a lot of nuance that gets forgotten. So there's a wound as a black woman. Okay, I will speak as a black woman. I have experienced misogyny from trans femme women and from gay men. I absolutely have. And I understand, especially as black women, as always being put on the bottom of everything, being the most oppressed, right? We have a deep wound here, right? Because it's like, wait, people get to call us bitches and hoes in every song. But if somebody says the wrong thing about trans people, they get canceled. I can understand that, right? And we need to talk about that, right? We need to, like, that's a problem, but they're using it strategically, and we have to be smarter. We have to be smarter, right? And the way that we beat this, right, is like, one, my straight black people, I'm sorry, y'all need to get educated, right? I'm not saying that the queer black folks don't do too. Yes, right? Yes, it's a lot of problematic shit. It's a lot of problematic shit. I ain't gonna lie. It is. It is. The way that the first thing you get mad, you want to come at my womanhood, my vagina. You know what I'm saying? It's absolutely the misgendering of black women, especially dark-skinned black women, experience that. They quick to call me a man, quick to say I'm masculine, I'm hoorah, quick to say I'm being more aggressive, right? Quick to say I'm not feminine. So all of that is true, right? And ultimately, what we have to see is who's pulling those strings up top. And the people who are pulling those strings up top are white people. And we keep getting sucked into it every single time. I support Macy Gray. She should know, like, Black people should not be controlled in the way that we are by these white execs. That's a fact. And as Black people within Black communities, we have to work on the way that we talk to each other, the way we talk about each other. Somebody talk about it's so sensitive. No, this street shit. Just off GP, you gonna call me what I tell you to call me. Period. Right? Like, that's just respect. Okay. Right. But it's when these white folks get all up in it and get to putting us against each other. That's when it becomes a problem. And I want us to be careful and not fall into this trap no more. You feel me?
Okay. I hear you.
I'm here to debate. And I understand the nuance.
I ain't got no debate. I'm with you. I don't even have nothing. Listen, I don't even have no comeback to that. I agree with everything you're saying.
Thank you. The thing is like there are so many stories that don't get talked about. The Black woman experience does not get talked about. And so then you see these white queer folks with all this power. Oh yeah, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. Absolutely. And like, as Black people, we are so much more powerful together. Period.
Exactly. And that's what I always say. Like, I'm Black before I'm anything else. You know what I mean? And it's like I don't feel that a lot of other people feel the same way. Like, they put their sexuality above that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. I'm just over
Do
it.
you think so? Black gay people? You feel like Black gay people do?
Because they don't, because they don't. I don't know. I guess because they feel the ways about, straight men and the way straight men treat them, or the way, you know what I'm saying? So it's always like their sexuality is first, and then their race, and then everything else. So it's like, since being gay equates you with white gay and Black gay, because you gay, you in that lump, like, then they put you above being Black.
I wish it worked that way. I wish people might have that delusion. I don't know how it is in Atlanta, but some people might have that delusion, but that's not the way it works. That's not the way it plays out when it comes to power, right? When it comes to power, Black gay people have zero power, right? And then we get ostracized by our own family. And from where I'm from the Midwest, okay? From Wisconsin, right in Madison, Wisconsin. I feel like we always sacrifice our sexuality and gender identities for the sake of staying in our families, right? So it's like, okay, when it's Thanksgiving, okay, people might change the way they dress so they could go to grandma's house, or people might, because you got that one auntie that's gonna say something, or you got that one auntie who is gonna help me and my partner every time we go to Thanksgiving. I had an auntie who always got a problem. She got something to say. So, it took us a while to even like say that we were a partners, you know what I'm saying? Or like show that we are partners. And I just feel like it shouldn't be that way. It should not be that way. You know what I'm saying?
You get, though, you start to not care about what your family thinks. It's all about your life, because life is too short to like try to, fit into a box because your family feels a way about who you are. You know what I'm saying? And so I say just be yourself. Don't care about what your aunties say or whatever. They'll get over it. They live their life the way they want to live it. Why should they care about what you're doing?
Say that. That's how I feel. Yeah. But it took me a while to get there. It took me a while to get there, and you have to fight. Like, I feel like to be a queer person, a Black queer person, I gotta fight the white folks, and it's like I gotta fight my own people sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's just like, I want us to be kinder to each other and recognize when the white folks is doing what they doing, and that don't got nothing to do with us. Because I don't believe Black people should be canceled. As long as Jeff Bezos has enough money to fly a damn rocket to space, better not no Black person get canceled. Period. for the sake of reparations, for the sake of our ancestors, but not one Black person get cancer. I don't care what they said. You
Okay.
feel me?
So as far as Macy Gray is concerned, do you feel like she should have apologized about it?
You know, I feel I have mixed feelings because I feel like I don't like to see her faking nothing for these white folks. And that's what hurt me, right? Was like, damn, you can tell her livelihood is on the line.
Yeah, because she said it when she came back on her Instagram when she was like, "Damn, my album got pushed back." And then she
See,
posted that thing and she said, "I didn't intend to, offend anybody." Blah blah blah. When she first said it, it wasn't an apology; it was just a statement. And then it was like, well, damn, now she got to go and apologize. And then she went on the Today Show looking all somber and looking down and twisting her finger in her ear. You know what I mean? Like you could
yeah.
tell she wasn't fully there. So I felt bad about that. But
Yeah, she looked disempowered. And I'm saying, as long as we had a president who was talking about grabbing pussies, okay, there should have been no. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to see no type of public accountability for Black entertainers. Okay, period. Right. At the same time, when we at the kitchen table, not in mixed company, when we at the kitchen table, Auntie Macy, okay, don't be over here telling people what they could call themselves.
And
You know
that's
what
the
I'm
point.
saying?
And that's the point. A lot of times, like, there's a lot of things you can't say publicly on your platform, but people still think, and you can't stop what people's thought processes are. And there's a lot of gay men and transgender people who feel ways about straight people who won't say it publicly, but they feel that way. So, I mean, you just have to live and learn, I guess. I don't know.
I think I have a lot of hope for just the fact that the discord is more expansive. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of hope for where we're going, like, as a people.
Mm-hmm. I do too. I do too. I just hope that people can learn to respect each other, whether they agree or not. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's like dap it up, be like, okay, I agree to disagree. You a person, I'm a person. I'm gonna respect you as a person. You respect me as a person. We move on. Like not everybody is gonna be, what you want them to be or as understanding as you want them to be. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you respect me, I'm good. You ain't
Yeah.
gotta like me, but you better respect me. So
Well, I mean, that's assuming that people respect themselves. A lot of this is projection. You know what I'm saying? I think just in general, we spend a lot of time critiquing each other, just being vicious to each other. It's one. I'm all for the kiki. I'll kiki. I ain't talking about kikiing, right? I ain't talking about passing the tea. I'm with the tea. I love the mess now, but it's about just the shaming that I see, the body shaming, the way we tear down Black women. It's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? And so, and it, I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. I feel like I could talk with you forever. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
a lot. I just feel like as long as we keep talking about it, I guess we bring awareness to it, and eventually some things change. Because I know I call out some people all the time, and you notice some of them have changed their ways, or either they're not as blatant as they used to be about the things that they do. You know what I'm saying? So they hear, and then when we start like paying attention, like, damn, these people really are misogynistic, or they really are showing traits that they hate Black women, and you call them out about it, then all of a sudden they try to like change their image or stop saying certain things they say or use the B word a little bit less or whatever. So it's just up to us to demand the respect that we deserve, in my opinion.
I agree. I absolutely agree. Thank you for having me, Michelle.
I appreciate you for calling, Alex.
No problem. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Shout out to Alex de la Coca. Okay, you said Michelle start the Black Girls Back movie. I'm Black. I'm always Black. I'm Black every day. We don't need a movement. This is every day. Every day. Hold on, Alex. I almost put you back up there. LaShawn. Why your thing Black, LaShawn? Oh, you in here twice.
Am I?
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. Here's the thing about the apology.
Okay.
One thing I don't like is when someone says something that's not popular within a week, she can go on another show and apologize and say she's learned a lot. You've learned a lot within a week. And the
She
thing
learned
is,
a lot when they pushed that album back.
Yeah,
She learned a lot when her shows got canceled. She learned a lot when her money started looking funny. So yes, she learned a lot. And it's like that with black men too. As soon as a black man say something, remember the baby, you know, that as soon as he said something that the LGBTQ didn't like, then all of a sudden, you know, he got to go meet with the with the gay alliance or whatever the case may be, and say he's studying and he apologized and this and the third. So people really do this to keep their careers intact. Like at some point, it's like, dang, what is this bullying about? Why is it that people, you know, try to like silence people from what they actually think?
well, the funny thing is, I went back and I listened to the interview again with Macy.
Mhm.
And the only thing she said, and she sat there and said, she said, I'll call you what you want me to call you out of respect. She didn't even have to say that. And then she said, what does not make you a woman? It does. Her words was, it does not make you a woman just because you go out and have surgery. And again, I listened to it again, and I just didn't see what she said was wrong. Because let's say if it's something I don't agree with, let's say it's something you don't agree with. It's her opinion. Why are we living in a world now that everybody's so sensitive? I can't have my own opinion anymore. And then when I do, my album gets pushed back. When I do, people try to cancel me. When I do, people go online and talk about my looks and what do I look like? Who am I? And probably the people who are trying to cancel Macy Gray, not about her album anyway.
When I tell you that backlash is serious though, like I wasn't even like I went through it like 2 years ago with that whole T.S. Madison stuff. I had all kind of people in my DMs. They were like posting memes of me online. Like it's like this level of bullying that you would not expect. And it's like these grown ass men in my DMs calling me ugly and stank and a bitch and you know, and so I get it. Like at some point you just want the shit to stop. You just
But
be like,
you didn't go out and apologize though.
I didn't apologize. I just kind of just stopped talking about them, period. You know what I'm saying?
So
And it
you had to
almost
shut the hell up before you stop getting bullied. Why
Pretty
do
much.
we have to shut up? Why does a
Pretty
black woman?
much.
Why do we have to shut the hell up?
Exactly.
It's so frustrating. I mean, when I sit here and hear you talk about these things, how just because I said something, I get canceled. Dave Chappelle, I was watching the show this past Friday. They're still talking about his last stand-up. And one lady said the thing is, when he's doing this new one that came out Friday, he didn't really apologize. But the thing is, he still gave his opinion. I come from, at 48, I just come from a time where you may not like what I said. But guess what? I said what I said.
It's so unfortunate.
I mean, so
but I feel
so
like well,
sensitive.
Dave Chappelle is kind of different. Dave Chappelle is our man, so he, you know, he has a level of strength that we don't for whatever reason.
And he has
Like,
the extra money
but as
also.
women, we get it from all sides. We get it from the black straight men, the black gay men, the trans women, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, damn, who do we have to stand up with us? You know what I'm saying? We stand up for everybody. We are allies to everybody. But who's an ally to us?
Right. Well, that just shows we got to stand strong with each other. Because at the end of the day, we can sit here and say we don't have the allies and we always stand. Because as a black woman, we carry so much on our backs. So therefore, we just have to stand together. And the fact is, that's why I stand with Macy Gray with what she said. I'm not going to give her backlash for when you sit there and talking science, when you're talking facts. So we're living in a society now that the science doesn't matter. Everybody always says, follow the science, follow the science. Do we not follow the science when it's talking about what she was talking about? And then, but to her, not to defend her in this way, she went on Piers Morgan.
Why him?
I mean, you knew you were gonna get the smoke.
Yeah, everybody was like, it was a setup anyway. Piers Morgan, when he asked her about it, because it wasn't a statement where she came on there specifically to talk about that. He asked her the question and she answered. So it was almost like he was looking for a viral moment.
But no one has said anything about him. They're talking about her because again, she's the black woman. And then as far as Sheree goes, when she sat there and did that crying, when you showed the video and she did that, I said, well, you could tell she didn't even have the napkin. Well, first of all, napkin was in her hand. So that means I'm gonna cry, right? In a minute, I'm gonna cry. So It's said. But then she didn't even put it up close to her face because she didn't want to mess up her makeup.
She want to mess up the makeup, right? She had that one eye out.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't understand how. I don't know what they pay them on these. Well, like Sheree, Kenya, Marlo. What do they pay them to let them come on that show and make such an ass out of themselves? Again, how they said they show all those back days of She by Sheree. I mean, come on.
They get paid a pretty penny. They get paid per episode most of the time, and they get paid 20, 30,000 episode, and the episodes they in 20 episodes that ass up. Some of them get paid close to $1 million a year.
Okay, well, I guess you can make a fool out of me for a year then. I guess that's
or
what
more.
she's doing. Well, she's letting them make a fool out of her for a year for $20,000, $30,000 an episode. So if it works for her, I guess it works for me. If she like it, I love it.
Right.
So,
Well,
but thanks for taking my call.
Thank you, LaShawn. Always a pleasure.
All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hold on. Slap mine. What's up?
What's going on, Michelle? Look.
Hey.
Hey, I wanted to touch on the bill thing first.
Okay.
Because I'm like you, I'm on the fence. I'm like, and let me ask you a
which
question.
thing?
On the bill, like the bill coming to the table for the food.
Oh, yeah. Okay, are you gonna pay for the group bill? Are you gonna split the bill?
Yeah,
are you gonna pay for your food? Okay.
Now, before I answer it, let me ask you a question. Like, is it more weird to you when they bring one bill, or is it more weird to you when they split everybody's amount across the board? Because for me, just bring me my own check. Because if I only get a piece of bread and I already ate,
well, most restaurants these days, if it's more than 4 people, they ain't gonna split no check. They're gonna bring one bill for the table, and
exactly,
and you have to determine if it's split or not. You know what I'm saying?
And that pisses people off every time. Like, I got friends that don't work in like 6-figure paying jobs, and it pisses them off. I'm like, my bill was only $20. Like, why do I have to pay $80? Like, you know what I mean? So yeah. I get the fact that a lot of people, well, most people, I believe, just want their bill for their own food. But I also have been in a lot of like high end dinners, like what bosses and stuff, to where it's like, oh, okay, well, we just gonna bring out one check.
Everybody throw down their credit card, and whichever one she pick up, that's the game people be playing.
Yeah.
Everybody throw out their credit card, and whichever one she pick up, that's who paying for the whole meal.
But I do feel like I don't think we in a recession, but in the climate that we in, don't nobody want to pay for no food that they ain't eat.
That's true.
Like, don't nobody want to hear.
That's why I said it's a caveat. It all depends on what type of meal was it. Was it a meal where everybody was eating everything at the table? You know how like Maggiano's or something where, it's family style where they just bring something and everybody eating off of every plate or whatever. Or if it's, everybody ordered lobster and shrimp and somebody ordered a burger. That's
exactly different. Or if one person don't drink alcohol, alcohol raises the bill a lot.
A lot. You're right.
A lot. Like you could have $20 worth of food and $60 worth of drinks.
You're right.
As from one person. But
you're right. Like people saying it should be discussed beforehand. You got that right. Like everybody should be, listen, it's gonna be $30 a person, honey, or whatever the case may be. Because especially when it's a lot of people, you don't know what people gonna do or how they gonna. And if you don't know those people, that's a whole nother can of worms. I'm not gonna do it.
But the problem
I just take myself out of that situation. I've been there too many times.
Michelle, the problem comes in is that people go to restaurants assuming I'm paying for my own food. The waiter is the issue because the waiter will just drop off the check. And
the waiter ain't the issue. The waiter just bring it up.
But let me tell you, because then you feel awkward saying, "Well, can you go back and split this and just put?"
Or you talk to the waiter before you even order anything and say, "Can I split a bill?" And if he say no, then you know how to decide what you want to do.
Because for me, I don't mind either, but it is awkward when I'm not in the mood to eat and I just want to hang out and I might get one thing that's cheap. And then you bring me $100 bill, and I'm like, well, dang! All I had was some fries with no cheese. Like, how you go? And everybody eat crab legs, lobster, steak, and now I got to pay $125 for just stepping out. So I think that's
a bottle of wine, all kind of stuff.
Okay, and then with Omarion, I think the bigger question is, could Omarion ever sing, or we just a part of the hype? Because
Mario was the lead singer though, wasn't he?
but he was a lead singer because we didn't hear nobody else's voice.
Well, yeah.
I mean, do we not know that J Bud can't sing? Do we not know that Raz B can't sing? We know Piers was a rapper, but why were you the lead singer? I feel like we was just in the hype of a boy group, a boy
What do
band.
you feel like about him calling them his backup dancers?
I mean, I feel like J Bug said, well, or I think it was Lil Fizz, like, well, if you was your backup dancers, you was a backup dancers with a record deal. Like, you can't sing. I don't remember no vocals from Omarion ever being so impressive that we didn't want to hear nobody else. I just feel like we tolerated it because that's how it was given to us.
Mario went solo.
Yeah, but do we remember that voice? We remember the song.
Yeah, I got this icebox where my heart used to be.
Because I started thinking, because I went to the first Millennium Tour, Michelle, right? And I started to think about it. I'm like, was I listening to his voice, or was I just excited about being there, seeing everybody perform? I don't think nobody really cared. Like when you think about Pretty Ricky, you can hear them singing good, but you don't ever think about vocals from B2K.
Well, yeah, but they be dancing just like you don't think about vocals from Janet or Sierra, but they be dancing.
See, we gonna shade Janet and Sierra. Well, we can. I mean, they give a little something. They give a little something.
Very little.
They give more to Omarion.
How time flies when you're having fun.
But that's the thing. But Michelle, would you rather listen to one of those slow classic Janet songs versus a slow Omarion song? Well, Janet got some songs that you want to listen to that's slow. Or some people, maybe not you.
I like Janet, but I mean, she do whisper.
Look,
Janet and Sierra is the same to me. They got the same level of vocalism.
I think Janet got some amazing slow songs. And okay, but look, also with the I really got nothing to say about the trailer. I think it was good. I think it actually looked better than the initial trailer for the season period. I don't know how many episodes they have. You know, we normally get like 20.
It normally be like 23. What but I don't know. I gotta look and see how many. And I don't think they had how many it's gonna be though. What you think about them focusing on Sheree?
I mean, I think it's if I'm being honest, I think it's just a nod to her being an OG. They want to pay respect to the fact that she had. Because my thing is, you could look at it either way. We focus on her to play her because you know we all clown She by Sheree. I feel like if I had a friend that had some She by Sheree, I would giggle a little bit, even if it was good quality and looked good. I'd be like She by Sheree, maybe. But I do think that they like saying Sheree's an OG. We gonna respect whatever vision she want to do, and I'm also glad that they got LaRone on the show.
You called that man LaRone.
I think, and you see, he had his only good outfit. What was that?
I came in there with the pimp walk. Okay,
he probably bought that the day before. Like,
no, he did. He got a check. He told them. Remember, he sent them a cease and desist, and that he was gonna sue them for using his full name throughout all these years without any compensation.
Yeah, and I mean, you know what? When we was talking about that, like, I believed it, but I just didn't. It was something like I'm like, nah, he's a cloud chaser. I know he gonna show up on that show. I felt it. I felt it.
Well, you know, it had already came out that he showed up at the end, at the very end. So
yeah, but I do. I mean, Michelle, be honest. Come on now. You know that whatever for what is given, you know they are given like a normal season of Housewives. It's not like terrible where it's like it's boring as hell, it's dragging, the storyline is boring.
It's not.
No, I just think they just give it a normal level of drama. Like we had worse seasons than this that we thought were good.
Well, how can you explain the ratings being as low as they are?
I just feel like people just ain't watching it. I mean, my aunt, I talked to my aunt about it, and she was kind of like not watching it because of the way she felt like they were doing Candy. So it's people watching for a lot, not watching for a lot of different reasons. And like I said, it's people that's just like not watching because people getting rid of cable, but people do have cable. But I'm saying a lot of people are getting rid of cable and they're watching it whenever.
Okay.
You know, but I don't think that has nothing to do with the quality of the show. It's just the fact that we might be over ensemble cast reality show. Like to me, I love Basketball Wives, but I don't run to watch it. I'll wait till 3
Why they
episodes.
be watching the show that I always be talking about, 90 Day Fiance?
Because that's not a you know.
That is an
ensemble.
ensemble cast.
Yeah, but it's more they invested. Like 90 Day Fiance, they be invested for seasons. Like it be
Well,
happily
they be
ever
invested
after.
for seasons with the Real Housewives, or they used to be.
Michelle.
Slap.
Now look.
Yes.
Now, before I go, I just want to say this. I don't think that Macy should have apologized solely because
You can't talk to me about this.
I
No,
know,
go ahead.
I know.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead, go
And
ahead.
that's exactly why I didn't want to touch it. But my thing is, I don't think she should have apologized solely because she said what she said. And I get how people can take the initial part of what she said as transphobia, but she covered her tail by saying, I will call you whatever you want to be called. So for me, that covered all ends. You know what I mean?
That's what I said. That's what I
when
said.
people
And that's
listen
why
to
I'm saying, like, why did she experience so much backlash by simply saying what she said?
Yeah, because people they were so caught up on the first part of it. But for me, like just like you say, you don't want to hear. It's funny because we were just talking about this in Discord. I said, as a man, I don't have a dog in the fight because I'm not trans or I'm not a woman. But for me, Michelle, you know how I always tell you, I will. You know how hard I go for something I'm passionate about. I will defend women against a group of and a conversation against a group with a bunch of trans. The same way I will try to take up for trans when I'm talking to women, because I'm an ally for both. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, y'all.
I get what you're saying, but how you gonna be one of the other? Like,
no, because I get where y'all coming from. Just like for me, if I won't call you what you don't want to be called, and I will call you what you want to be called. Like if you don't want me to refer to you as a cis woman, I'm not gonna fight that. I will use that term when amongst the people that when I'm talking to them, like that's what we're saying in Discord. Like sometimes cis woman is only dialogue that's brought up when you talk 80% when you talking to a trans person about a natural real woman. So I have no reason to talk to you and let's say DMV and refer to y'all as cis because that's not in our dialogue in the moment. So if you tell me you don't want me to call you that, I have no choice but to respect that. That's why I was saying for me, I just feel like, and this is just for me, it's not that hard to respect on both ends.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because all women are not against trans, and all trans are not against women. But but both sides feel like it's all.
No, I don't think
No.
both sides feel like it's all. I just feel like a lot of times we only speak about the disrespect that we get from the side. And that doesn't mean that all people, trans people, disrespect women, but some do. And so we speak on the some that do, and people just assume we talk about them as a group, and we're not talking about them as a group.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's why I said, but that's where the offense comes off on both ends, because if you talk about an experience with one, people think you're talking about all, so then they take it as an attack, and vice versa. And I'm like, no, because all women don't hate all trans, and all trans, you have some trans that live for women, and there were and you had that's why so many different letters in the LGBTQ, because they stand for so many different things, and that's why I said for me, I protect both. Because it's no way in hell I'm gonna sit around and let some trans people talk about what they should and can and should be able to say about women. But over here, if I take up for them, it feels like I'm only taking up for them, and I'm like, that's not the truth. That's not the truth, because I try to be fair across the board. That's why I say I'm like, I really don't want to talk about it, because I know Michelle gonna take it like you can't talk. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I mean, I know.
Don't be acting like I'm not gonna take it no way. Listen, I consider myself an ally, despite what people may think. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I keep saying, just because I'm pro me don't mean I'm anti you. And I still stick up
Michelle,
for my gay friends, my LGBTQ friends, everybody else. So
Michelle,
I'm like,
that's another thing I wanted to say too. The same way you say that, just because I'm pro me don't mean I'm anti you. That same thing goes for transgender. Just because a transgender is fighting for trans right don't mean they anti-women. You get what I'm saying? Like that, like, because that's why I say that's just the case sometimes. But I do know that you have those cases where people are like, nah, F them, but it's just not all. People can be fighting for trans rights and not be anti-women at the same time. That's it.
I appreciate it. Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
Michelle. I'll see you later.
All right, I'll holler later.
Bye.
Oh, this been a good old live. It's been a good old live. Everybody hung up in the background. So that means I'm not taking no more calls. Let me unpin this link right now. No more calls. Okay. I appreciate everybody who tuned in tonight. This was fun. We talked about a lot of things. We talked about B2K. We talked about the Real Housewives of Atlanta mid-season trailer. We talked about Wendy Williams and Nene leaks. We had a few open topics. We talked about a lot. So if y'all just get in here, rewind and watch. We talked about Macy Gray and her apology. Oh, it's been a lot. Yes, I'll go on Patreon, but it'll be like midnight. Give me like a good 30, 45 minutes to get myself together, and I head on over there. I don't know if we're gonna do game night though, because I didn't set it ahead of time, but we can go over there and just chit chat or whatever, because I'm gonna be up anyway. So head on over to the Patreon, patreon.com. iamATLien for the ATLien after dark. If y'all feel like staying up with me, that's where I shall be. Okay. Thank you, Shade Queen. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everyone who tuned in tonight. I appreciate everyone who contributed to the stream. I appreciate my mods and everybody else. And yeah, I guess I'll see y'all in the next video. Oh, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you are not already subscribed, and go watch my clips. Y'all see, I've been working hard. I be doing clips. It be extra stuff in the clips. I know y'all be thinking I've already seen that because I was in the live, and I get it. You know, you probably have, but I put extra stuff. I be working. I be putting little clips in there, little all kind of little stuff, honey. But and yeah, go like some of the stuff because I'm trying to get back in the algorithm. You know, I took some time off, and you know, YouTube be acting funny when you take time off, honey. You have to do videos every day to keep your numbers up, and it be child. They be trying to work us, honey, work us for real, for real. But I'm digressing. I appreciate y'all. I love you, squad. I see you in the next video. Good night. Oh yeah,
Get ready, because you're about to be an ATLien.
I forgot I could play it. I forgot I could have been playing it all this time. Anywho, I'll see y'all in a minute.